am here at Wykam Studios in Miami, Florida for Wykam Podcast. That's What You Know About Me. And I've brought the most beautiful ladies in Miami in
Period.
to talk about nothing other than dating. And dating who? Men. We're going to talk about dating men today. So anyways, do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yes. Well, I'm Yuli. I'm 26 years old. I was born and raised here in Miami. I'm a model. I do have a day job, but I don't feel comfortable disclosing that.
Don't mess up your bag, girl. Don't mess it up.
It's like Hannah Montana, okay? So I model, I'm in music videos, I'm in the studio all the time, you know, the vibes. But I do have a day job and I am in grad school.
Yes, a grab body. We love see it. Yes, we do.
I'm getting gray hairs, but okay.
Didn't you take your midterm recently?
I did take my
that
midterm.
go?
Pass?
I did. I got an 89. I was like, well, you know what? We got it. Like, that's good.
There you go.
I was crashing out over the midterm, but we got it.
Well, you got it done. All right. And who do we have here?
So my name is Cherise. Everybody calls me Cherry. I live in Homestead, but I'm originally from Bronx, New York. I am an administrative coordinator for a restoration company. And I'm a Scorpio.
Do you want to share?
Separate.
Do I know it?
Separate.
So today you're a podcast host.
Yes.
Okay. All right. My bad. Okay. And who do we have here?
My name is Amanda. I'm 31 years old from Hialeah, la ciudad que progresa. Cuban background. I am a nurse full time. I actually work from home, and then I pick up some shifts in the ER.
Nice. Perfect. So do you guys want to add anything else? Like, is there anything that you feel like the world needs to know about you that you missed? Before I move forward, because I'm going to get right to it. I want to get to the nitty-gritty immediately.
Can we say our zodiac signs just for context?
Absolutely. You want to...
I'm a Virgo. My birthday is September 11th. Yeah, I know where you guys are going with this. My birthday is September 11th, 1988. I've been doing this comedy
Virgo, what a menace.
for like...
I'm the best sign there is,
No.
Scorpio.
Oh my God, this girl.
And I'm a Cancer. Just turned 31 June 30th.
So we've got all the crazies in the house.
And you.
I'm kidding. I am a Virgo too. You know, the managers of the world.
AKA why she's hosting the
The
podcast.
family manager, the everything
dictator.
manager.
Yeah, we're just the managers. We don't want to be, but you guys leave us no choice.
Because if we don't do it, who's going to do it?
Who's gonna do it?
Oh,
right.
God.
Okay, so let's get right to it. I have some questions here. Again, this is the panel today. We're free to say, interject, whatever you want. But I do have, some questions that I do want to kind of ask you, ladies, to kind of get the vibes going and get you guys, get the motor going. So my first one is, right? If you could use one word to describe your current relationship status, why are you laughing? What would it be? What would it be and why?
Do I start?
In the same order? Yeah. Okay.
Mine would be 2 words. Because I can't ever just do one.
Okay, whatever you want.
So it would be spread thin, like that song by Mariah the Scientist. That's really my love life now. Like I'm doing me, not focused on these men.
Wait, okay. Let's go back to spread thin.
Spread thin.
So, are we talking about like spreading it?
Oh no, baby!
You said spread thin, and I thought like
Or are we
spread thin
talking
among men.
about,
I'm like, oh, she got
the
options.
roster is so big?
No.
Operationally tapped out.
Listen. No, there is no roster, and spread thin is like I am just done for now.
Oh, okay. You're just done?
I mean, I love love. I don't listen. I'm not trying to be single forever. Like I believe in love. I want to get married. I want to have kids. But it's like right now, like I've seen that I put my energy out and it doesn't get reciprocated. And it's like every time that happens, it's like a piece of. This sounds really dramatic.
Say it. We want you to say it.
A
Go
piece
ahead.
of my heart just gets torn out, and it's like if I keep letting it happen, I'm gonna be heartless, and I don't want to do that. And it's not that I hate men. I don't hate men. I like men, but when they act right with me. So right now, I gotta, preserve what I have left of my heart.
I am 10 years older than you, and I feel exactly the same way. I feel like if I don't give it a break,
I'm just
I am
gonna
not
go.
gonna have any heart to give to whoever shows up that actually is worth my time.
Exactly, and it's like I don't want to go like, I don't want to make someone else pick up the broken pieces that someone else broke.
So
you know what I mean?
like a
So it's
Virgo.
like if I freaking start talking to somebody,
Right.
my triggers are gonna come out, and I'm not fully healed for that. So right now we're just spread thin, you know.
You sound very like you know a little bit of like psychology or something.
Yeah.
All right, so Cherise, why don't you tell us how you would describe your relationship status?
My relationship status is chaotic. I am currently in a long distance relationship, but I have no idea what's really going on because, you know, long distance is long distance. So you have to put you have to put your trust and your faith in both ends. But do you really know what's going on?
Have you heard of the saying called amor de lejos, amor de pendejo?
Yes. So that's why
I've been there. I've been there.
so-
Not judging. I've been there.
Yeah, I was gonna warm up to that.
Girl, I'm judging myself because I'm like,
she just gave you a
yeah,
diagnosis.
no, I'm judging myself. That's why I was like, it's chaotic because I don't know what's going
No,
on.
because I've
trust
been
you.
there.
I don't trust men, so no.
Oh, we need to unpack that too. Okay. So you're saying it is chaotic,
Yes.
and that you just really don't know what's going on. Why would you say it's chaotic though? You're not together all the time, so where is the drama? And then also, why exactly wouldn't you trust them? Do you guys not have an open communication policy?
We do, but it's like, how do you know that you're really telling me the truth? And it could go both ways because I could
Has he
tell them the
lied
same
to you
thing.
before?
Yeah, men lie all the time.
Oh, okay.
And it sucks because it's like you don't have to lie to me because
You don't gotta lie, Craig.
I prefer
you
the
do
truth.
not have to lie. You're right.
Hurt me with the truth because when I found out the lie, that's
Mm-hmm.
worse for me. So it's like when I come to you with something, I already knew the truth. I wanted to see if you was gonna be bold enough to let me know, like, damn bitch, not bitch, damn babe, I fucked up. Yeah, I call him bitch. I'm like, bitch, you could have been straight up with me, you know. So it hurts me. Like, okay, so the lie may have happened last year, but to me, I found out present moment. So to me, it's current.
Right.
So it's like, don't be stuck in the past. No, it's currently happening to me now. So
Okay, I have more questions on that, but I feel like we can definitely, just kind of add to our questions and our topics later.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and move on to Amanda. Amanda, how would you describe your relationship status at this time?
I'm gonna go with, and bear with me.
Okay,
Going to
we're
a way.
bearing.
Least. Okay.
Leased? Like
Yeah.
Least?
Yeah, like when you lease a car. I'm
lease.
I'm in a relationship,
You guys are so creative.
but it comes
Spread
with.
thin, chaotic.
No, but you thought spread thing was
Least.
something else,
Yeah,
baby.
girl, I'm 35. I'm 35. I went there. I was
You were like, this girl's
spread?
actually freaky.
Spread?
I'll play the song later.
Or like, when you say I'm spread thing, like you just had it.
Right, you've had
Yeah,
it.
I'm like, damn, my roster must be long. Because I talk to two people at once and I'm like, oh, I'm overwhelmed.
That's what I thought she was going. I'm like, oh, you have a roster. Good for you.
No,
Yes,
baby.
we love it,
No
girl.
roster. No roster.
Okay, so Lee's why? We got a car?
No, well, when you buy a car, right, you sign a contract, but it
Okay.
comes with terms and conditions. So I'm in a relationship, but it comes with terms and conditions, right? You don't
Okay.
act right, I'm out of there. And vice
Okay.
versa. I feel like
Okay.
it's a contractual thing. So not that our relationship is a contract, but I am in a relationship, a very happy relationship, but
Okay,
also
no,
with my
you don't
guard
got-
up.
You don't gotta join us on the struggle.
No,
bus.
no. Listen, I have plenty of struggle stories to go
You don't
around.
gotta join us on the struggle bus. You're happy, we get it. It's okay to be in a happy relationship. She's like, I'm happy, but like, don't get it twisted. I'm like, it's okay. You don't have to have our problems. It's all right. Well, I'm very happy.
Been
for
there.
you.
Been
Okay,
there.
Awesome. I guess if I was gonna answer that question, I am very single, and single in kind of like the way that you're single. But if I was gonna add something to that, it's not just like spread thin, like, oh, I'm done. It's also like, I feel like the way that I kind of just have a dynamic with the male gender overall on a romantic level is changing completely. Like, my standards are changing. The way I communicate with them is changing. The way that I see them is changing. A little bit of that, it's kind of in a negative light, only because I have been disappointed quite a bit. So then, like, when the scale starts to tip a certain way, you can't help but be biased.
Right.
But also, it's just like, I've kind of understood more or less how men operate and how self-serving they tend to be for the most part. And so the way that I communicate with them reflects that. And I know that some other women will be like, no, but you have to be smart, aka manipulative. But I ain't got time for that. I don't got fucking time to manipulate anybody. So my thing is, okay, as long as we're cordial, as long as we're polite, as long as, that's exactly the energy that I'm going to give back to you. But please don't expect me to overextend myself in any way, shape, or form, unless it makes sense.
Right.
Like the math has got a math. And even then, I just feel like right now, I'm a cougar. Like I'm approaching cougar status. I'm 35.
Yes.
So
love that
it's
for
like,
you.
treat me like a cougar. Cougars get different treatment.
Facts.
Like, treat me like my knees aren't that good and like I'm tender, but also I will sue you if there's some sort of defamation.
Baby,
Or something goes wrong, because now I know how the law works. I know how contracts work. I know what happens when you waste people's time.
well,
And
Mariah
the block
Carey.
button works too.
Mariah Carey sued that guy, that billionaire, for wasting her time.
Facts.
I wish I could.
Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey.
Who did she?
She was
She was dating this billionaire, and they didn't
Is it
end up getting
the
married.
Tony, Sony, whatever dude?
No, another one. Like
okay.
very
What's
rich.
his recent?
No, a couple
Like
years.
10 years ago, I would say like
Oh, okay.
2014,
No, she would do
2000.
that. She would do something like that.
Yeah, I gotta start
Okay.
suing people.
Gotta help
Me too.
hold people accountable for wasting your damn time.
Take the fucking
Period.
PS5 if that's what it takes.
It seems like you guys have a really clear idea of where you're at as far as dating men is concerned. Really, bro?
Damn.
Y ahora la musiquita. Okay, so my next question for you ladies. If you look back, right, at your romantic relationships, however you want to categorize that, whether, if you feel like you want to throw your situationships in there, go ahead and do that. When you look back, is there a pattern or is there a recurring type of person that maybe you go for? Because I feel like we think we don't, but we do.
We definitely do.
So, like, in your history of dating men, do you feel like there's a characteristic that constantly pops up? I mean, this could be very telling for all men, but so let's try to be very specific. Not like all men are liars or whatever.
Who are we
But
starting
like,
Well, you know.
what do you feel like? I mean, it could be anything. Your type, like, is there a type that you go for specifically? And has that type brought you similar results to the other types that are the same?
When I
Okay.
was younger, I had a different type than what I have now.
Facts.
Equally
Okay.
horrible. But anyways,
I'm done.
the pattern that I keep seeing, it's that I'm very like Captain Save-A-Ho. Like I always like I'm Bob the Builder when it comes to men. Like I love to build men up for the next girl.
think
You know what
it's
I
a
mean?
Virgo thing.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like I get these men that like, yeah, they'll be attractive from the outside looking in. You're like, oh, this is a catch, and then you actually like get to know them, and it's like, baby, like there's a lot of work.
I see why you're struggling mentally.
So it's like I can't keep like building you, and then it's like I feel like I always build the guy. It's like Amazon, like I just make the guy that I want, and then I leave them, and then they go with someone else, and the girl should send me a thank you note, because it's like I made your man for you. You know what I mean?
So your pattern is having the inclination to see where a man needs improvement and then teach him
Yes.
where he needs improvement.
Yes.
So you're a teacher.
I'm a teacher. I'm a
Okay.
teacher. You would think
You're
that
the
I'm a
of
teacher.
men. See, that I used to do that too. You can't do that.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. They're not gonna learn.
I also feel like I overextend
and they
myself.
do learn because they do listen. As much as they claim they don't, they listen. They'll absorb what you said. They'll
Selective
even think
hearing.
about it while you're not there. But during your time, or at least during the first 2 years of you saying it,
Because that's
Selective
why.
hearing.
Because that's why I'm Captain Build-A-Ho, like
Right.
Captain, Save-A-Ho, and then also Bob the Builder.
Right.
Like I build you
And then
up,
they'll go to the next one.
And they go to
then
the
they'll
next
remember
one.
all the wise words.
but they
I'm
always
not
fuck
leaving
up
anybody
shit.
with gifts no more. I'm not
No,
giving
that's
them any
facts.
gifts.
That's
You see, so I'm gonna build off of Yuli. It's not about saving someone, but I feel like I've gone with the men that I feel like have potential. Right?
Yes,
It's
the
like,
what ifs.
The what ifs. Like I go for the men that feed me their beautiful words. I am such a my two love languages: words
Okay.
of affirmation and physical touch.
Uy,
If you're not talking to me, you're not
little
touching me, you hate me.
spicy.
Facts.
Te
Yes.
gusta el
Me
roleplay.
encanta.
Ay, ay, ay.
But that's a whole other podcast. Okay?
Okay.
So I go for the potential. Like I don't mind. I'm a ride or die, right? So I don't mind a man that's building himself up.
Did you say you're a ride or die?
Yeah, I'm a ride or die.
okay.
I'll go with you, through the hard
Interesting,
times.
interesting.
If you're building yourself up, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
However, my pattern has been, these men that are so-called building themselves up. They're not building themselves up for fucking shit, and I'm supporting them and like holding it down, and then they're not giving me anything in return. So I feel like it's not even saving somebody. It's just all right, I'm going based off of your words. You're making me promises. But like, where is the actual like ambition? Where's the like all these things that you promise? You're not
Where's the
fulfilling it.
materialization of the things that you claim that you're working on that I am helping you with?
Exactly right. And I'm putting myself in a position to help you, right? You're at your lowest. I don't mind, because we're all a work in progress in different, levels of life. So I don't have an issue with that. But then where is the actual like progression?
Right.
And at that point, I'm already so far in that I'm like, now I'm in a big bind.
So typically, around what time frame do you say? Because you said ride or die. That's a very strong term to use. I know people use it loosely, but you're literally saying riding or dying.
I say this because I'm in a relationship now, but before that, I've been in 2 serious relationships. One was my high school sweetheart, 10 years. Right, and I'm basing that relationship off of being with somebody of 14 years old. Right, the progression that we made. Now we're 23. We're 10 years in, and where is the I've held you down. Like, you don't. I went to school. I got 2 degrees. You're still at home. Like where's
your end of the deal?
Yeah, where's your end of the deal? I'm buying a house, and you're complaining about me buying a house, but you want to ride jet skis. Like, right. So I'm ride or die in that aspect. And then I was ride or die for my child's father. Right. That was a whole nother different aspect. We have a baby involved. So I'm holding you down while COVID hit. I got pregnant right after COVID hit. And so I'm holding you down because you lost your job, but then where's the progression afterwards? And so that's what I mean by ride or die, right? I'm not going to be just ride or die for like some guy I met off of Hinge 5 minutes ago.
No, you just know where, this is a human situation, normal circumstance. Right. And as your partner, it's my responsibility to be there for you, and you take that role very seriously.
Correct.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So
yours would be teacher. Yours is like a supporter.
Like a life coach.
So, Charisse, let us know, what is your downfall?
Okay, I don't know if his downfall is weird because I'm always the one that they say, the one that got away. And it's been like that with all my exes. It's like, that's not what I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a compliment.
Right.
Because it's like, if I was really the one, why?
Are you not with me? Or why didn't you try?
Right. Or you thought it was gonna be better, the grass can be green on the other side, and then you're like, oh no, I just tested it and it wasn't. So can I come back? It's like, no, I don't want you anymore because like that's not a compliment.
Right.
So then what is the reason behind them thinking that you're the one that got away? Because it has to be that something that you have or something that you are is different from whatever else they've explored. Have they ever shared that with you? Like, what is it about you?
They don't say it. They was like, you was the real deal. But I don't get like the examples of it. And then I don't like that when they try to compare me to the other person. It's like, oh, everything that she doesn't do, you always did.
Okay, well, you should have appreciated it when,
sexually, romantically, building them up, like emotionally, spiritually, also. So it's like, but how is that a compliment? It's like, I'm giving you a compliment. It's not.
Like you when you go in with a lot of depth and a lot of authenticity. And
I think
rawness.
I come on strong and intense, so maybe that's too much at that one point. And it's like,
and then when they go and they're like, oh, okay, this is actually somebody who actually cared for me.
Yeah.
That's the 80-20. Have you guys heard about that?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
I always give the 80.
The 80-20 is essentially what you're describing, right? So they're with somebody that checks 80% of their boxes. Or let's say they have a checklist of my ideal partner, I want them to have 10 things. But you have 8, so that's a pretty good start, you know? But then now somebody comes along and gives them the 20 that you're not giving them. And so they're like, ooh, shiny. Like, I'm going to get everything now because whatever she's not giving me, I'm going to go chase. But then they realize once they leave you, like, oh, damn, she's only giving me the 20% that I was missing when I was getting the actual 80 over there. And so that's kind of why, like, we get into, like, the cheating and, like, people seeing the grass is greener on the other side. When in reality, it's not. We're not all perfect. We all have our flaws, right? Nobody's going to give you the 100. And if you, get 100, go play the lottery or something. It's very rare. But that kind of sounds like your situation there, where they're kind of like chasing the 20%.
Wow, you guys are great women. And I want to say that I probably see myself, like, as far as, like, my pattern is concerned, I feel like I've been all 3 of you. Like, I've definitely been the super ride or die, like, I've been the one making the most money, taking the bulk of the bills, building a man up, babying him, teaching him, scolding him like a mother. I've definitely had the, come back around a million times and, cry for it and all this other stuff. Definitely, I feel like, I have to be everybody's guru, and teach them a lesson. Like, I've absolutely see myself in all of those. But I think that one thing that maybe is different from that for me is that, like, I feel like I lead with emotion. Like, I start with emotion. Whatever that emotion may be and whatever level it may be. Like, I let my emotions guide me. And then there was a time where I didn't want to have emotions for someone. So I basically treated everybody like a case study. So then when you approach a human relationship in that way, you don't have vulnerability, you're everything's calculating, everything's coming from a judgmental point. So, that's already a dead zone. And then once I said, okay, cool, I'm going to go the complete opposite. I'm going to start opening up now. I'm going to start letting people in, blah, 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 and this and that. Now I'm leading with my emotions, which I protect, which I've learned to protect, which I feel so strong about. Like, I'm already feeling strong about my feelings. So it's like, now I'm coming up against people's flaws, and like trying to build all this grace and like build all this logic against it, and then try to like talk with people through it, because no one is perfect. But then at the end, I'm like, the result is still the same. I still have to end up just withdrawing my emotions. Whereas before it was like I wasn't leading with them. Now it's like, you're not even worth me putting them forward. So I think it's like, is that a problem? Like, should I be just more calculating?